Hello. Okay, I am so excited you're here. We are going to talk about contour today. I have been getting so many questions and so many customers who are like, I'm loving St. Taylor, but I don't get contour yet. So let's go ahead and dive in. Just real quick, I actually have our new highlight color, Athens, on my face today. So I want to show you something though. I have one color and then I have some of my brightening highlight, which is Versailles, just to add that pop of color. But I want to show you how by just having this one color all over my face, I'm losing the dimension. You can see some of my natural darkness kind of popping out there because I didn't fully cover it up with highlight, knowing that I was going to put contour there, but let's go ahead and do that. And it just kind of flattens out my face. The thing with contour, first and foremost, is not to be scared of it. All it is it's a shadow foundation. It's adding natural dimension back to your face. When you put just your foundation color all over, it's flattening out your face. Your face naturally has areas because of like our cheekbone that curve in, that's darker underneath. Also, our forehead is not flat. And so as it rounds back, it naturally creates a shadow too. So when we're putting one color foundation all over our face, we're actually doing ourselves a disservice and we're making our makeup look less natural. So I want to talk about two different things. So this one right here is actually a contour color. Our contour is a little more stiff than our highlight is. So I had to kind of wiggle my finger. But it's got a nice ashy base. But if you're really struggling with how stiff it is, let's get you Fiji, which is a new highlight color. I love this. If you are a light or medium skin tone, we can use this as contour. It's also a beautiful highlight color. And it's nice because it can serve more as that mix of contour and bronzer together. Contour is going to create shadow, bronzer is going to create depth, but unlike something like Bella Bronzer, which y'all know I am obsessed with, it is my go-to product. Everyone needs it, I think, no matter the time of the year. But the thing with a highlight color is it actually has coverage versus something like Bella is pretty sheer. And so it's just not gonna give you that same coverage. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So I wanna show you two different ways that you can apply. The first one that I want you to do though is I want you to go in and just feel where your cheekbone is. And it's funny, I have a little bit of product on and you see I'm just naturally tapping. But that is where the contour is going to go. Also, what did I get on my, let's just blend that out. That's the amazing thing about creams, okay? So you're gonna just like push up underneath. And that's the first method is I want you to actually use your finger. And you're gonna just push little dots underneath. And then I want you to stop as you near that eye. So I don't want you to come in, I want you to leave this cheek part uncontoured. So that's one way to do it. The other way to do it, and y'all, you need this brush if you are struggling with contour and you don't want to do the finger method, is called the detail brush, okay? It's got a nice flat end and a skinny end. I'd suggest using this small end and dipping it into your contour. And then that's nice because you can still press in and feel that cheekbone. And I want you to just draw a line. So your goal as you're applying contour is not to blend it. I simply want you to get it into the right place. If you get it too low, just kind of blend it out, put your highlight color over top and try again. So you want it to be either hugging that cheekbone like a good fitting bra, or you even can put a little bit on top of your cheekbone, okay? Then what you're gonna do, you're gonna need a brush either way, but I want you to start brushing up and back. Now, it's less ideal to sweep. I'd rather you stipple like this. Do you see? Obviously, I'm doing this over exaggerated and I'm going back towards my hairline and I'm moving up, okay? That is what's gonna give it so it doesn't completely disappear. Y'all, look at that. Look at that. Do you see that lift? Okay, let's do this side too, okay? No sweeping, tap, 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 okay? So sometimes when you draw a line on, you need to kind of do a little bit of sweeping with it, and that's okay. Just don't completely sweep it off because you'll wipe it all off, but tap, 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 just like that, all right? So I will say when I look at this, I am actually liking the finger method a little better. Now I'm gonna show you how much easier if we were to use Fiji, we'll do it on my hairline. So you're gonna come halfway down your forehead and just drag down from your forehead. So you see this kind of just naturally goes on. And it does look has a little bit more of an orange base than my contour. So it's gonna look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's gonna be easier to apply, but it's gonna look more like a mix between contour and bronzer. So you see it kind of has this orangey base, which is not a bad thing if you want some warmth. I really like the natural shadow there. So I'm actually gonna go back in with my contour and do the same thing. So just kind of, I like this end and tap it on. You can also do the dot method and then just kind of drag down from the hairline, okay? Tap, 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 tap it out. Then the only other thing you need to do, come run it along your jawline like that, okay? I'm gonna skip nose contour for now because if you're struggling with contour, I don't want you to worry about that. I want you to worry about under your cheekbones is the main area, halfway down your forehead and your jawline. So let's go ahead. We can put more of my main foundation here just to kind of finish touching it up. Should we do a lip and cheek color? This is Wildflower, a new color. Just tap that on. So I'm smiling, putting it on the apples of my cheeks and tapping back. Y'all, I promise you can do this. Keep playing around. And the other thing is, if you need help, let's get on a FaceTime and I'll walk you through this together. But hopefully this video helps today and you can see that contour is not impossible. You just have to play around. But the biggest thing is feel your face. Your face is your roadmap. So don't be afraid to go in, touch it, feel it. Figure out where your bone structure is, and that is where you're going. I hope this video is helpful. I will see you back next month for another video just like this. So tell me what your problems are. Let me know what you're struggling with, and I will help you. Bye, y'all.